during the time that I was trained, I have a lot of friends being the LGBTQ communities. And the main thing, the most very common complaint from them, like, nobody care about them.
I think my dad, he noticed I'm different. I'm not like a son. I'm not his ideal son. It's struggling at first because I have fight with him because he still have a chance to change me.
Good thing with my family, even if I am a transgender at a very young age, they already knew that I will be growing up as a transgender. During that time, sometimes my mom, she was afraid that I will be growing up like this because, you know, the culture in the Philippines, when you are growing old as a gay or a transgender, no one will be there for you.
A lot of people may think that Thai culture is very accepting to LGBT people. From my experience and also from working with transgender community for a really long time, I think different. Thai culture is not accepting. Thai culture is tolerant. What is mean by tolerant is mean that you can be whoever you want to be, but you cannot be a part of my family. You cannot be a part of people who are close to me.
When I study more, read more, it's totally different. If you are not a transgender people, or if you don't have anybody in your family has transgender people, you will never see this issue is important. But if this happened to you, or if this happened to you, the one who you love, with your kids, your family, and you see them suffer from that discomfort of being stuck in the body that not belong to them, you will change the way you think that this is necessary for them.
Based on the statistics, okay, of course, the percentage of the patients I get is around 85% to 95% transgender. It's that huge. Whenever I try to tell that to other people, they'd be like, really, there's that much transgender? I'm like, yes. Mostly I focus on the breast surgeries. There's a lot of individuals that are actually embracing the fact that they can actually do the surgeries, and I love that because surgeries are safer. So I try to be with them in their journey, and I also promise them if they get problems in the future, I will always be here.
Right now, I am a co-founder of Young Pride Club, the club that pushes for gender equality in the youth since 2018, and build the leadership for them and arrange the big event like Chiang Mai Pride 2019 until now. My household or my family, they allow me to be a trans woman. They knew like I want to be a woman, so that they always support me all the way that I want. Back then at that time, my grandma, she always bring me to the local market, and she bought the lipstick for me a lot, so that I start to collect my lipstick. But when I went to the school with my body, different body type, different gender identity, different how to expression, I got bullied a lot from the student.
I think the first and foremost of being trans, we always have fear. If you look like, really like a real woman or something like that, you're gonna get a free pass in society. But if you're not look like that, you're gonna face a lot of discrimination. People gonna like asking you question, are you a trans woman? What are you? Something like that. Out on the street, people just curious and they just come up and then they take up on my personal space and then just invading. It's not easier for trans people to apply for job and get accepted because like brand and corporate world, if they can pick, they would love to pick a man in a suit or a woman with a beautiful figure. And trans are like the bottom of the barrier, so that's why a lot of trans people struggle economically. I feel like the old system of the world is breaking down, like the gender, a lot of stuff, in the future, I think will be more liberating. And I hope in the future we all can accompany ourselves. It doesn't matter if a race, religion, or like a gender expression. I hope we can find some common ground and share this space in this earth together.